So what should you do with your old UA data? Well, we're assuming that you're moving forward, getting with modern times. You're in GA4. That transition happened officially July 1st. Google has been nudging slash violently pushing us toward GA4, whether we like it or not. At any rate, that process has already happened. Should you need any help with that, let us know. Drop us a line. Travis at momentatech.com. We're happy to assist with facilitating that changeover. So the second disclaimer we have is that our point of view comes from serving mid-market industrial companies. If you're a whiz-bang e-commerce store, if you're doing tons of volume, this probably doesn't apply to you. You might want to look into a more robust situation. But for 99% of the customers, particularly in the market that we serve, our recommendations should hold water here. So jumping into it, yes, there's some subjectivity into this, but overall, it's for most people, UA was just a better product than GA4. GA4 is event driven. It operates. It gives you a lot of granularity across the consumer sales cycle, which is cool for e-commerce and really like very deep attribution. But the interface is just clunkier. Pulling reports is harder. Things don't come out in real time. Just as an example, how you pull organic traffic from universal analytics, you just click, I want to see organic traffic. And here you have to go to the right and pick some weird like first user default group that's totally non-intuitive. So that may seem like a small thing, and it is, but whenever you see that kind of UI, user interface type of problems across the whole platform, it's pretty discouraging. So overall, all of us SEO practitioners hoped that it would get better before it got released. It did. They made a few things better. It's still clunky and not fun to work with. Maybe that's a good thing because I don't have to check analytics all the time when it's not coming in at real time. So it kind of ends that addiction there. So enough complaining. Let's move forward and talk about solutions. First, should you care about grabbing your old data? And the answer is yes. In most cases, it's beneficial. I'm not going to say it's super important, but what you do need to do is make sure to get that old data before July 1st, 2024. That's when all that data will be cut off. But go ahead and make the effort. You follow these steps. It'll be a 5-10 minute process, and you can move down the road. So what should you do with your old data? I see three main solutions here. One is you could go with BigQuery. Two is you could use a custom program to stitch the data together. There's a few of those out there where it tries to, even though the data is captured in very different ways, it tries to stitch UA to GA4 so you can look across the spectrum and have some consistency of data. And then the other option is Google Sheets. So to take a deeper look at that, BigQuery is a Google database that basically will allow you to use different third-party softwares to be able to access this and read this data. So most of the time, you're not going to need this level of sophistication. To be frank, most of the time we're trying to get those guys in the industrial space to look at their analytics at all. So probably don't need something where it seamlessly can be integrated with Tableau and Power BI and all these other things. So overall, I wouldn't recommend, particularly for mid-market manufacturers that aren't doing crazy attribution. I'll call it forensic attribution, like trying to figure out exactly where people came from and what the buying cycle is, and A/B testing and all this type of stuff. So I would not concern myself with it. So I would recommend, in the vast majority of cases, that Google Sheets is going to be plenty sufficient for the case, and it's very easy to do that, right? So you can log on to your old school Universal Analytics. So this is, a property that we have that has gone dead. And you can pick whatever date range that you want and then just click export this to Google Sheets. And it's that easy. And so As you follow it through the process, you'll import this into a Google Sheet. Here, what we've actually done is we've grabbed landing pages, digits by gender, age, geolocation, new versus returning. So you can go through all of UA and make those type of selections as you push forward. To be honest, the recommendation that we give most clients is to look at just landing page overall traffic. And then I call it landing pages segmented traffic. So look at your overall traffic. If you're into organic traffic, which you should be, segment that out by organic traffic. Now, you also may be running a lot of ads. So if you're looking at paid advertising, that would be another potential market segmentation. So a lot of people are only advertising in certain realms. Maybe it's social for you. So I love the metric of landing pages because that's getting that actual user on the page and to see exactly why they came there, what pages are really popping. I think it tells you a whole lot. But that's really at a bare minimum is to do the landing pages overall, landing pages segmented. Past that, I would almost say everything's gravy. Now, granted, once again, this is keeping in mind the target audience here. But overall, I would suggest throw those in the Google Sheets and honestly, don't look back. Move forward with GA4 and do the best you can to make good of that new upgrade. At any rate, if you need any help exporting, drop me a line at travis@momentotech.com. We're happy to help and provide those services free of charge as far as UA migration, getting you set up on GA, explaining like what I would look for if I were in your shoes. Have a great day.